friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a channeled message from Madeline Soto on behalf of Sebastian Rogers and asking for any updated information about the case or any information she wants to share about Katie. It looks like Katie's being highlighted. I did a quick pre-shuffle, some prayer, meditation. I've been listening to music, just trying to get into the energy. Madeline kept coming through to me in my mind's eye. I know we had a subscriber request from Casey to channel Madeline, and Madeline and Sebastian actually, I believe, were murdered on the same night. They lost their lives on February 25th, early mornings of February 26th of 2024. So in that way, they are incredibly energetically linked in the sense that they spent that weekend with family. Madeline had a birthday that weekend. Sebastian was at a birthday that weekend. They both came home Sunday night to go to bed to get ready for school the next day. Both of them, in my opinion, lost their lives that night, woke up, and February 26th, the tragedy unfolded for both of them in terms of the public, in the public's eyes when we learned of this tragedy. So Sebastian, of course, is still missing. There's been no definitive answer on what happened to him. Some speculate he could still be alive. My energetic intuition, channeled messages, communication with spirit tell me he is on the other side and that he did lose his life that night. He wasn't moved and kept alive for some time. He definitely met his fate on February 26th, February 25th, or early mornings of the 26th, the same as Madeline Soto. So we're just going to include Madeline with our little spirit children channeled messages, and we're going to ask her for messages about Sebastian and his case today. Like I was saying in my pre-shuffle, before I turned the camera on, I was asking Madeline what she wanted to talk about today. And she actually, I didn't even have the animal spirit cards out here by Kim Kranz, and she kept saying animal spirit, like she wanted to channel through the animals. So I was like, okay, I have other cards out here that I felt drawn to and for today's reading, but Madeline specifically wanted the animal spirit cards. So we pulled out the animal deck, and I have I think this is, it's called Shadows of the Mist and something. I feel like I need to know. Beyond the Mist and Shadow. So this is what it came with, this little paper card. So I don't have a box or anything like that. It didn't come with a guidebook. It's just hand-drawn illustrations on like something similar to my own self-created deck, except hers has pictures on it. So shout out to that creator. This is my first time featuring it on the channel today, but it was sitting next to the animal spirit. And so I felt drawn when tapping into Madeline's energy that she wanted to use these two specific decks. So for the opening message, that's what we're going to do. When I was asking her what she wanted to talk about in terms of Sebastian's case, you guys, I kid you not, the Fox card came out again. If you've been here for a while, you know the Fox card signifies Katie. So she wants to talk about Sebastian's mom. And then I pulled supporting cards, and we got What I Want Wants Me, talking about her heart's desire, talking about Katie's heart's desire. But then look at this. Sacral chakra, creative expression, sexual energy, and emotions. So there's something about Katie and something either she longs for, she's desiring, she feels unfulfilled with, or something highlighting her sexual tendencies. And then, oh wow, I didn't even notice this till right now. We have 6393, heavy on the threes, 369. The Fox, the energy itself, it can be like sneaky and secretive. Again, highlighting maybe a secret relationship or secret desires, feeling unfulfilled in her relationship, unfulfilled sexually. There's something there, because if you guys go back through the playlist for Sebastian Rogers, this is a reoccurring theme with like the swinger energy, Katie potentially talking to somebody else, Sebastian maybe seeing something, overheard something, the energy of Katie not being fulfilled. There's something she wants to get to on this other side of this lake or this river that was talked about the very early readings, that, she wants to be here, she finally goes across the frozen lake, things like that. So interesting that Maddie wants to highlight that again for Katie. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today, guys. We're gonna just dive in. I'm gonna do a quick prayer of protection over the space and your space, since we are channeling spirits from the other side. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for this platform, for trusting me to bring messages from the other side. I thank you for guiding me and giving me the messages clearly, showing me what I need to see today, but more importantly, Father God, Holy Spirit, please protect me and my viewers. Anybody tuning into this message today, I ask that you protect them and their space. Do not allow any low vibrational third-party energies. Anybody from the white light who is here to guide us in this reading today, I ask that you just keep us protected energetically and guide this reading. Show us what we need to see today. Amen. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I want to re-pull the cards from those decks with you guys in terms of grabbing another spirit animal and supporting messages, or if I want to leave that there and keep going. Okay, let's grab a supporting card from each deck on top of what we already have out here. So I will get a clarifier spirit animal for the fox, and then I'll get 2 supporting cards for the cards already out here, and then we will dive into... All right. The horse. Crow at the bottom. Okay. So the horse is here to support the fox. I'm going to get 2 cards from this deck. Beyond the Mist and Shadow. Isn't this cute though? They're just like little... Oh. Okay, well, that was quick. Madeline's like, let's go, we're getting down to business. An ocean of suffering, emotions, overwhelmed, hopeless, negativity, mental illness, narcissist, grief, anger, weakness, struggles, anxiety, spiritual death. An ocean of suffering is getting exposed. And then soul activation. An ocean of suffering. Getting exposed. What's at the bottom? Resilience is your superpower. Surviving and thriving under harsh conditions. So the fox energy in the book talks about relationships actually and soul connections, saying that foxes don't do well when the ones they love slip away, and the horse energy speaks of freedom. In the pre-shuffle, I was getting a lot of energy around a breakup with Chris and Katie. Trouble in paradise, which I mean, doesn't take a rocket scientist to imagine that there could be trouble in paradise there, given the amount of pressure they're under from the public and obviously the weight of the secret they carry with them, because in my personal opinion, they are fully aware of what happened to Sebastian and fully responsible. So, I mean, that's got to weigh on a relationship, just that type of pressure. But it looks like there's something here getting exposed. And again, just showing Katie in this ocean of suffering, which I've been getting since the very beginning of reading on Sebastian. Just that overwhelming pressure of what she did. I feel like it's eating her alive, like literally. So we have a horse and a fox getting exposed. All right, let's grab a card from the Cowgirls and Aliens. Madeline Soto, you are welcome here to manipulate the energy in this space to give us messages in any way that you see fit. I'll be using cards to bring messages forth. You are welcome to use the cards or any other form of energetic manipulation. We would like to know anything you want to tell us about Sebastian Rogers and his case, what could have happened to him, who's responsible, why this happened, if there's any new leads coming forward. Anything you want to tell us regarding Sebastian Rogers, we are all ears, baby girl. What do you want us to know? All right. Well, we'll take it. Bottom of the deck is the Alien Queen. Okay. The Horsewoman. I will use my patience and compassion to overcome obstacles. Again, highlighting obstacles here, and the Horsewoman. The woman and the horse. Wow. Do you guys see that? Katie is the fox. That is 100% what that means to me. This is not a symbol for anything. Katie is the fox in these readings. And there's a horse here. This says the Horsewoman and a woman standing next to the horse. And again, talking about overcoming obstacles. And that's what the horse says in the book as well. It's like stamina, power, strength to overcome obstacles. That is incredible. The Horsewoman with the smuggler. Wow, with that energy of Sebastian being put in a box. This is live cargo. This is a box behind them. The smuggler. I will create my own opportunities in life. I strongly feel Sebastian is definitely in a box of sorts, container. He's being contained inside of something. I was strongly getting energy around water with him, but it's so confusing because I also see a lot of shovels, and I've been getting downloads while watching past videos about him potentially being buried. But then I feel like if he was buried, it was temporary. Like temporary put in the dirt and then moved, because the shovel and the dirt come out, but where I feel he'll be found, or where I feel he's been moved to, or however that transpires over time, I feel like he's in water or gets moved into water at some point, potentially due to a storm, literally uprooting him from the earth, putting him into water. I don't know. So this box makes me feel like the Horsewoman and the smuggler. Okay. I'm going to glance at the book there and just see if anything else wants to be said about this energy. Wow. I'm just going to read it to you guys because this is pretty wild. This says, "Don't go in there," a voice warns her. "That horse is the devil itself." Yeah, I was telling you guys in one of the Sebastian readings that I do feel a dark energy is attached to Katie. That's crazy. She enters the coral calmly, taking in the horse's wild eyes and foaming mouth. Moving slowly and deliberately, she averts her gaze and waits patiently for him to calm. As time passes, she hears his breathing slow. Cautious hooves move towards her. She feels a soft, velvety nose gently sniffing her face. Ever so slowly, she raises her hands to stroke his face. There is more than one way to overcome an obstacle or face a problem. The horseman is here to tell you to look at things a little differently. Not every situation can be solved by our sheer force or will. Instead, it might take some patience. Sometimes you may want to achieve something so badly you feel desperate and want to rush in blindly. Instead, take a deep breath, use your head, not your heart. You have the inner strength and discipline to get there. Okay, let's see what Smuggler says. That is crazy. That horse is the devil itself. The devil itself getting exposed. The horse is the devil getting exposed. Woo! Okay, 34 is a smuggler. So the story here. Leaning casually on a cage, she watches the crew hustling and bustling around her. They load the ship's cargo with all manner of cages and crates, all with warning labels and red glowing eyes staring out. This transportation job pays well. An opportunity she wouldn't miss, but she wonders just how dangerous these alien creatures are. She flicks away a curious tentacle reaching out from one of the cages. No rewards without risks. Risks and reward. Risk and reward comes out repeatedly for specifically the Tennessee 3, Sebastian, and Summer. Risk and reward. Wow. Again with that gambling reference. This pays well. It's a dangerous job. Wow. The smuggler never misses a good business opportunity, even if it involves dangerous alien creatures, space pirates, or planetary governments. She is a shrewd businesswoman who is always on the lookout to build her career. She represents self-made abundance and prosperity. The smuggler says it's time to make real-world plans to achieve your dreams, even if those plans will take hard work. While daydreaming has its place, now is the time to bring your idea into the physical world and make a start, no matter how small. Harness your inner smuggler and be on the hunt for new opportunities. Good opportunities don't usually arrive out of nowhere. They come after you've already invested time and energy into improving yourself. When it comes to the business side of things, try thinking creatively to help stay engaged. You might find some exciting ways to solve your problems as they appear. Wow, that is pretty crazy, guys. The smuggler and the horsewoman, the devil itself getting exposed. I'm going to grab one dark mirror. There's that perchance to dream again with artificial heart. All right, Maddie, thank you so much for the messages you have shared so far. Please give us a dark mirror. For this getting exposed with the devil and the fox, can you please help us understand what's getting exposed? What is the dark mirror? What is getting exposed here? Wow, black flower fragrance. Interesting, because we get white flower a lot with Sebastian. Naked before the stars. Very promiscuous type of energy there based on the imagery. Getting exposed, the black flower fragrance. Okay. Let's see what is being exposed. Oh, okay. So the stage here, the moon phase, is full moon. The stage is anger. The world is unfair. Fuck off, dear world, and fuck you. Yeah, somebody angry about the world because they didn't get a fair shake or they didn't have the life that they wanted. Something about something they truly desired they feel was taken from them. Fuck off, dear world. Fuck you. A beautiful woman, her face with a hint of resolve, holds a strange black rose on her chest. It seems to explode like a crystal, each petal an obsidian shard. If we want to go dark, go black. Don't stop to the evening, but embrace the night. Love is not a white dove, nor it turns people into angels. Love can be ugly, love can be cheap, love can be rotten, but even ugly love has a right to exist. Even cheap love can raise to the sky. Even rotten love has a dignity of eternity. Even a black rose by any other name should still smell as sweet. Even if you are wrong, you still have the right to be angry. Even if you're not perfect, you have the right to be respected. Even if you are stupid, you have the right to be listened to. Even if you are lucky, you have the right to complain. Even if you are rich, you have the right to be sad. If you cannot shine because you are beautiful, then shine because you are ugly. Shine because you are ugly. Gorgeously black, ugly as love, worn out as an angel, cheap as a crown, unconquered as a fragrance in the night. Rotten, ugly love. Why aren't we focusing? Okay. Very interesting card for Katie. Like that's giving that black heart energy. If you want to go dark, go black. Don't stop to the evening, but embrace the night. The world is unfair. Yeah, she's definitely bitter. Bitter, angry, black heart, rotten love, not feeling good enough. If you cannot shine because you are beautiful, then shine even if you are ugly. Shine because you are ugly. Gorgeously black, ugly as love, worn out as an angel, cheap as a crown, unconquered as the fragrance of the night. Yeah, this is again showing me that dark energy within Katie. This is like the blackness within her. like, I don't know how else really to say it other than like it's the energy of like literally needing an exorcism. Like darkness deep within her that actually needs to be expelled in like the form of an exorcism. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how she would have gotten this attachment or when. Thank you, Madeline, for the messages. Can you help us understand why you're showing us this energy? Why do we have Katie's black heart being highlighted here and her bitterness and anger and the way that the world has treated her? Is this because she's responsible for Sebastian's disappearance and death? Can you help us understand the full story on what happened to Sebastian or anything else you want to share about Katie in this energy? I'm going to take 5 cards from the Ethereal Visions if you want to help us understand the story here. Somebody was feeling rushed. We're running out of time. There's a time artist. I knew that card was going to come out. I just knew it. I was getting energy in my pre-shuffle as well. I just want to stay around this energy of an artist, like a musician, something to do with the guitar, a potential lover, somebody she thought about or was involved with, talking to, something to do with somebody that plays a guitar. I know it's Tennessee and that seems kind of obvious, but it's not something so obvious in my personal life. And when it becomes a common sign for me, I know it's part of the message. My son is ordering a guitar right now for his birthday, and he texted me right as I sat down, right before I turned the camera on, asking me if I had ordered his guitar yet. And that was right around the time I was getting the energy around Katie potentially having some secret lover. And then this artist card kept showing itself to me. There's another artist card in another deck I was pre-shuffling with that was showing itself to me, and then that guitar text from my son. So yeah, I know it seems obvious for Tennessee, but for me sitting here this morning, the message coming out isn't as obvious. So that's why I'm saying that. I was also getting the energy again around timing with Sebastian, which is continuing to repeat with hourglasses specifically show up for Sebastian. And then this Knight of Swords, I was just looking at the time because I have a meeting I have to jump on Zoom, and then that King of Swords coming out, and I'm feeling this energy of like being rushed, a rushed energy. Like there being something on Katie's calendar she was rushing for. Something coming up quickly. Something had to be done by a certain time. Madeline, what else can you tell us? Queen of Swords, yeah. Something coming up on the calendar. Or somebody coming into town. Somebody taking a trip. Why is Katie being rushed? Why are we getting this rushed energy, Maddie? What can you tell us about why Katie was feeling rushed? Oh. The King of Wands and the Devil. This is why she had to hurry. This is why she was feeling rushed. This was King of Wands, King of Swords comes out a lot with Sebastian as well. Especially in the Zombie Tarot. I'm just being reminded of that card. Temperance here at the bottom of this deck. I'm being reminded of that card where the King of Wands was holding a drill gun. And he had a bunch of tools. I'm pretty sure that was the King of Wands. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Artist, the Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Wands, and the Devil. The Knight of Swords can also be an energy of anger, lashing out, like saying hurtful things, not thinking before you speak. It's fast-moving energy. It's impulsive. He wields a knife. He's brave. He's not afraid to go into battle. The Artist is very creative. The Three of Wands is the energy of, I mean, it could be the energy of waiting for your ships to come in, which is the standard. But this guy, I feel, is looking out and he doesn't see a ship coming in. So with the energy on the table, I'm getting like expecting something to come in quicker than it does, like with this quick energy, but not seeing your ship on the horizon. It's being upset. The Queen of Swords is very cold. With the Knight of Swords, the Devil being here, it's a very cold woman who's upset about something not coming quick enough, or longing for something that hasn't yet come in. Needing to move quickly though. There's a need to move quickly on their part. Whoever was involved in this, it wasn't a random timing. I feel like the occurrence, it wasn't random timing, is I guess what I'm trying to say. The timing wasn't random. There was something on the calendar. As it was approaching, it's like, we have to hurry because this has to be done by this date. The Devil here with the smuggler. Man, I mean, again, with the Chris and Katie being responsible and highlighting, one, trouble in paradise is what I was getting in the pre-shuffle. Something about Katie potentially having some sort of side situation. But then again, we have Katie standing next to the Devil himself, getting exposed. We have the Devil again here, showing with the same two figures, a man and a woman. An ocean of suffering. I wonder if there's something about Chris and Katie that's going to be coming to light soon, coming to the public. It's going to paint a picture for us about what was really going on, either in this relationship or with one of them specifically. Let's get some clarifiers. Thank you, Maddie, for the messages. If you can help us clarify what exactly is going to be coming to light about Chris and Katie. The Lovers. Again, with referencing Chris and Katie. So with the Knight of Swords and the Artist, we have the Lovers. Yeah, maybe even like the Lover with the Artist being the energy of the person maybe Katie was potentially talking to, engaging with. Let's do, oh yeah, look at that, the Empress with the Three of Pentacles. Katie was definitely stepping out with someone who was probably a musician. Ooh, I mean, look at how Madeline clarified the Lovers, the Empress, and the Three of Pentacles. Three people, unless they were like open in a relationship and there was always a third person welcomed into their marriage or something like that, with that whole swinging energy I was getting, unless this was like an open relationship or some sort of energy around that. The Artist and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Well, Knight of Pentacles, these were the two cards that flipped over. That's very slow moving energy. And again, with this energy of the Three of Wands, it's like waiting patiently or waiting for something to come in that's taking so long to come in. Very slow moving energy. We're seeing the Pentacle here. We were getting references to money up here with the Smuggler and it being risky, and it pays well with risk and reward, but very slow process. Again, with the timing. This is now telling me slowing down, like I was getting the energy of the slowing down of the water. And now we're seeing Temperance here at the bottom of this deck. Reminds me of like alchemizing, like moving the water back and forth. And this is slow moving energy, whereas up here the water was moving fast, or something, the energy was moving fast, I'm sorry, up here, needing to act quickly. And then this is telling me like the slowing down of something coming in. I don't know why I keep getting that energy. Waiting for an offer that takes forever to come in. The Three of Wands shown again here with another Knight. So we're going to put those back in and get one card for the Artist and the Three of Wands. Madeline, why is the Artist here with the Three of Wands? Another energy of waiting. Katie was really impatient about something. Something was coming and it's like she couldn't wait for it any longer. So she took matters into her own hands to speed up the process. This is that energy of victory, winning at all costs, taking control of a situation no matter who it hurts, because she was tired of waiting for something. Okay, now we're getting a little clearer of a picture. Maddie, what was Katie waiting for? What is it that she could not wait for any longer, that she had to make this happen quickly? She took matters into her own hands. What is it she was tired of waiting for? Two cards. We keep getting cards in sets of two. Oh, okay. So Five of Cups is loss. The Three Cups that were once up here in the Four of Cups are now tipped over. She was uninterested in the cup that was being offered to her. This is like just discontent with your life. Again, with everything we've seen up here. Discontent, pissed off at the world, feeling like things aren't fair, angry, upset, narcissistic. And then this is the feeling of just sadness, depression. So tired of feeling dissatisfied, depressed, lonely, sad. I'm going to get one clarifier for these two cards. Oh, Five of Wands. Yeah, just conflict. Conflict with this King of Swords, maybe. Feeling dissatisfied, unhappy. Definitely unhappy in her home life, in her marriage. Constant fighting. Needing that to end. Madeline, can you clarify King of Wands with the Devil? King of Wands with the Devil, please. Four of Swords, Two of Swords, and Knight of Swords. This is like being attacked while you're sleeping, not seeing it coming. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. An unexpected turn of events that comes when you're not looking, when you're sleeping. All right, Maddie, can you clarify King of Wands and the Devil? That flipped out very sneakily. The Emperor, sneaky devil. The authoritarian, aggressive, dominant. This guy, what he says goes. Abusive power is what that is. Abusive, controlling, abusive, and abusive power. This person can pull strings even though he's not home. If this was Chris, he would be able to control Katie, not even having to be there in the same house. Maddie, can I get 3 more cards? This card just flipped out. I don't know if you guys seen it when I had the cards in my hands over here. I shuffled it back in. It's come out now for the 3rd time. So something about being the middleman, a mediator. I've never noticed this before, but looks like a mama duck and her baby ducks here at the bottom. Two of Swords. It's like being on the outs of her marriage. Let's get two more. Madeline, why do you keep showing us the Two of Swords? Why is the Two of Swords here? Let's take one more. Oh, the Tower. Hey, get down. The Tower with getting exposed. Okay, so the Two of Swords is now coming under the horse, the fox, the getting exposed. Two people getting exposed. Their tower coming down. Something's going to be exposed about Chris and Katie here really soon. Madeline, what's going to be exposed? Oh, the secrets and justice. Look at the two that showed itself. I feel like Madeline's trying to tell us there's something big about to break about Chris and Katie. Something is going to be drawn to light. A huge, shocking revelation is going to be coming soon. Wow. Knight of Cups with the Four of Swords, the High Priestess, and Justice. So I could read this a couple different ways. We have the Knight of Cups with the Four of Swords. Kind of gives me the energy of like sleeping around. But then like, yeah, secretly sleeping around. Secrets being exposed in the bedroom. This is definitely a sleeping card. But we have Prince Charming here in secrets. It's just, I'm feeling that. And then this could also be seen as divorce. So something coming to light about an affair that causes a divorce in the relationship could be what's getting exposed. Or it's saying that secrets around what happened that night to Sebastian while he was sleeping are being exposed, and there's going to be a break in the justice system in terms of Sebastian. But definitely the energy of secrets and justice. So whether this is a divorce or things coming to light that involve Sebastian himself, let's just see what's at the bottom. The Wheel of Fortune again. A shift, a change, a turn of events, fate, karma. All right, since we got Alice here to say hello, Alice, would you like to contribute to the message? I'm gonna pull a card for you, okay? Let's see why you're up here. Why is Alice up here? Let's get a card. Whoa. Yeah, that's accurate. The Fool. The Fool and the Queen of Cups. The foolish Queen of Cups. The bottom here, we have Six of Cups. Interesting. Let me grab a final oracle card to wrap up this reading here. I don't know. I feel Maddie telling me to grab the animals again. So the fact that Alice jumped up here and we're ending the message with an oracle card and oh, the Black Egg. I believe this talks about secrets coming to light. So Alice, funny story, she loves crystals. She got a hold of one of my crystal necklaces, broke the crystal off of it and plays with it like a ball. And like, she loves it more than any of her other toys. I have hardwood floors and she just swats around my little crystal. It's hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna get one more with Black Egg because I do believe this is talking about a truth being revealed. So Maddie, for the final message, what is being revealed? What is being exposed in this Black Egg? Oh, again with that dark mirror with the black fragrance. What did it say? A lot of black flower fragrance getting exposed. Black Egg. All right, Maddie, what is this Black Egg? What is the energy of what's being exposed here? All right, I'm going to take the one that flew to the left. Oh, bottom of the deck, the tiger. Wow. The frog. What's under tiger? Ooh, fire ant. Yeah, somebody was very upset about something. This is giving me the energy of the ocean of suffering, being submerged in water. I want to see what the frog says when it's in the dark, because I feel like that's the energy that's coming off of the frog, is when it's out of balance. Depleted, running on empty. So for the frog down here. Enthusiasm for life when it's in balance, and not having the will to live when it's out of balance. Depleted, running on empty. Oh, here. Highlights lakes rivers, oceans, and bathhouse. Showing water, lakes and rivers. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. Okay, maybe finding Sebastian in water. Or just something being exposed in terms of someone not being able to carry the load anymore, just giving up on life, not being able to hold this in. Potentially around a divorce or a separation that causes this spilling of information. Let's just glance at black egg. The black egg is the 5th chakra and resides in the throat. Yeah, somebody's speaking on something. It governs our speech and expression. The balance at the center is important for us all, but especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. Again, with the musician card. Speaking from an authentic voice. This is the truth. The truth is coming out because somebody is absolutely depleted, running on empty. They feel like they cannot continue to do this, or it's talking about water. Or the slowing down of water, like something's literally drying up, or the depletion of water in some area. That brings a truth forth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies. Yeah, the truth is definitely going to be exposed soon, and a lot of energy around Chris and Katie here. The tiger and the fire ant. Somebody's provoked to speak up about something due to either infidelity or shoot, I don't know. Madeline, thank you for whatever this is. If something is about to come to light regarding Chris and Katie, you guys heard it here from Madeline first. Thank you, Madeline. Thank you, Sebastian, for being here in spirit and overseeing this reading for your mother. I pray and pray and pray for justice for sweet Sebastian, that someday we find him and can put him to rest in the way that he deserves, and that justice is served for any dark, evil thing that happened here. Man, thank you guys for being here, for tuning in today. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. It does help the message circulate. We are doing this for Sebastian, keeping his name out there, keeping energy around his case. Yeah, comment, let me know your guys' thoughts. As always, I love to hear from you guys. I'm going to leave this here today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.